You've described yourself as a perfectionist. How do you think this has shaped your life and your career?
First of all, being a perfectionist, you don't work for other people, you work for yourself. But at the end of the day, people can see the end product. And people appreciate you put so much effort, whatever you do, whether it's in jewelry, whether it's my foundation, whether I create an event. And you sort of get people to support you because they believe in what you do.
And how do you balance your work life and your family life?
Family always comes first, but because I'm self-employed, so there's no exclusion of the others. And it's all about the same values you apply to your work, to the family, what values you show them. And I'm very conscious that as parents, you really have to guide them, lead the way, and you have to be a role model in the sense that you cannot just talk about, doing this and that. You have to show them that you actually do it. I think that is the main thing.
And what kind of work ethic do you want to show your children?
Commitment, determination, hard work. I think all this, and I'm very happy to say, even with my foundation, my daughter has now decided that she will come on to be really committed to help with the charity.
You've made a success of your business through, as you say, hard work, determination. What advice would you give to others?
I think love what you do and do what you love. And never easy, but stay at it.
Talking about your foundation, you started it in 2010, but you've been doing many charitable works before then. Tell me about those.
Oh, I've been raising funds for many organizations for over, 25 years. But then I realized I wanted to concentrate on the development of certain areas like arts, culture, heritage. And that's when I thought it was time to start my own foundation. And of course, with good friends and good supporters, and it made it easier for me.
Tell me about the First Initiative Foundation.
The purpose is to create initiatives that have a lasting impact. And I think nowadays philanthropy should be proactive, not only passive giving. I think I want my foundation to be a connector, basically people coming together to make the world a better place. I think Hong Kong is a very diversely talented community, and as we all know, talents needs support and nurture. And traditional Chinese way, they think, oh, you can never find a living, doing arts. And I think that, we've been proven wrong. And I think this is an area that I think we need to give a lot of support.
And what kind of events do you do each year? Because you do different cultural evenings.
So I try to be creative, and I try to be doing something different every time. So last year, we sponsored a Renee Fleming recital. And she stayed on to do a master class. It was such a great learning experience for the singers here.
And how does it make you feel when you see the students there and how they're benefiting from your foundation?
When I see the grin on their faces, it's worth all the work.
And you also have an event, the Jurassic World premiere.
I was offered the opportunity to do the movie premiere, Jurassic World, and it's really a fabulous movie. But I thought, how to make it meaningful.
Shortly, we will review Ted the T-Rex in all his ferocious and stunning beauty.
So I thought, we will have educational value if I could secure a T-Rex skeleton. So that would be really a very exciting experience, for the public to learn about natural history and what better subject to draw people's attention.
And of course the proceeds went to your foundation. How much does that mean to you?
It always means a lot when there are so many people coming together to contribute for a good cause. I'm quite proud that, people feel it's worthwhile.
Forbes magazine called you a hero of philanthropy. How do you feel when you get that kind of recognition? What does it mean to you?
I was totally surprised. Really, I didn't know I was on the radar, because I think in terms of foundation, we're very young. It's not that we're a big foundation in terms of financial contributions, but we're making baby steps, and I'm very happy that we got acknowledgement. quite proud.
And how would you like your foundation to move forward?
I would like the next generation to be very engaged in this kind of activities. And I think I'm starting to see the fruits of it. You know, we have a lot of young members, and these are the offsprings of our founding members, and I think to encourage to see, you know, what contributions they could make. And I think this is a good motivation for them.
Talking about the next generation, what values do you instill in your own children?
Always the same thing: work hard, never give up, try to do your best. That's all I ask. You can only try, at least you try. I think passion rules the life, basically. You really have to find something that you love to do, and you have to get up every morning and be excited.
Michelle, thank you so much for your time today. It's been such a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you so much. I enjoy talking to you.
CNBC Meets Defining Values, brought to you by UOB Private Bank.
I'd like to donate these books. I no longer have space for them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
16 minutes more. 16.
Where'd you get that book?
A man donated it.
What? Let me finish.
Dad.
Yes?
I'm sorry, but I need to retrieve
I
one of...
believe you're looking for this.
No, not this one. May I look in there?
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Return the book.
Taking home the 2016 FedEx Cup, Rory McIlroy continued his impressive play into last season. In just 14 events, he posted 8 top 25 finishes and a top 10 in 3 of the World Golf Championships events. His half a dozen top 10s last season punched McIlroy a ticket to the FedEx Cup playoffs for the 6th consecutive season.
We have a dedicated real estate beat, and we're the only ones on TV who do. Real estate coverage has absolutely changed since the financial crisis. We've tried to tell you what it's going to mean to you as an investor, as a homeowner. The existing home sales report is the most important number of the month. Existing home sales down 2.8%. The minute we report this number, anything that touches housing, those stocks move. CNBC keeps an eye on every number in the housing market because it tells us where the economy's going.
Festival of Creativity. A place where the world's leading brands meet the leaders in marketing technology. Celebrating the best brand of communications with thousands of entries hoping to win a coveted Cannes Lions Award. Welcome to Marketing Media Money. Later on in the program, we find out who won some of the big awards here at Cannes Lions. But first, as always, we are baking in the sunshine in the south of France in summer. But not everyone is having to enjoy the sun, as James Wright has been finding out.
Cannes Lions celebrates creativity, but the focus isn't just on winning the Lions themselves. Marketers from across the world come to Cannes to meet up, listen to talks, and occasionally let their hair down. Whilst thousands of people are enjoying the sunshine outside and doing lots of marketing business, these guys have gone back to school.
The
Young Lions are made up from both brand and agency marketers, but increasingly students are coming from the tech companies, reflecting changes in the marketing world. These are the rising stars in marketing and leaders of tomorrow. There are academy streams covering marketing, media and creativity, with a stream dedicated to those at the very beginning of their career.
Hoping to grab like a lot of insights and inspiration from people who've worked in different types of industries and creative businesses.
How to really change the commercial world.
I'm trying to figure out how do I link advertising and creativity to make positive social change.
Picking up all the things that they have to teach us and kind of taking bits of creativity from everyone.
But why does Cannes Lions need a school?
What we do here is kind of classroom-based learning, but it's learning from the kind of celebrities, the big names in the industry who give up their time, come and teach the next generation.
One of those marketing titans is Jim Stengel, former CMO at Procter & Gamble and Dean of the Young Marketers Academy for the last 8 years.
Cannes is overwhelming, right? I've been coming 15 years and I still have trouble navigating it. These schools help these young people have an absolutely unbelievably curated week. We focus on what they should and should not see. We digest it, we talk about it, they meet each other, and they form plans before they go back. So that when they go back to their company, they're prepared to make a big impact.
What I really want them to do is when they go back to their company, to kind of really make an impact and make a change, make a positive